Talk to me about enlightenment, Mr. Speaker. Are you enlightened? No, I touched on this earlier, but what can personally be enlightened? You see? If there's a person being enlightened, it's the idea that the person is solely experienced an overwhelming Sat Chit Ananda joy godly encounter state. There's no person that can be enlightened. Whatever enlightenment is experiencing itself as that, whatever it is. Awakening. What is awakening? Did you awaken, Mr. Speaker? Who awakens? What awakens? You see, we don't even take ourselves back to the root of the whole idea of what enlightenment is. What awakens? Is it the mind? Is it the body? Is it the soul? Is it the spirit? Is it the consciousness? Is it yourself? Or is it the ego? You see, enlightenment, like the wind, is taking place. Sometimes it's very calm. There's not even a breeze. And sometimes there's hurricanes, gale force winds. Consciousness is a pure state of that whole pure life, pure love. Consciousness, like the wind, is moving. Of course, all these wonderful specialists, scientists and everything will say, no, consciousness does not move. Have you any proof, you see? No one has any proof of what consciousness is, you see? So therefore, in the experience of whatever I am with this encounter of this pure consciousness that I was not confronting until it confronted as I confronted, two people in the street, one can see the other one walks past without knowing the other. Both of them just walk past not recognizing each other. Then one day they both recognize each other. Whoa, there's a meeting. There's a really awakening encounter. Hello. Both at the same time, both simultaneously. Now the speaker now appears to be speaking as if there's two people, Consciousness is like the water. Sometimes it's still, like that placid lake. Sometimes it's like the ocean. Undercurrents, 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 undercurrents. But the water, the content that it is, in what separates particles of water from the whole water, you see, it's not happening, is it? The whole water is the same water. But it's moving when it's not placid, not still, to confront certain aspects of itself, undercurrents, undercurrents. But it's not about the particles of water, it's about the whole ocean. The whole ocean is that what knows it's a whole ocean. Doesn't know the word ocean, but it feels itself as complete. So enlightenment is a whole ocean. And sometimes you're in it You, the person, the mind, the ego, the idea, the concept, the thought, is in it, in its buoyancy, and sometimes you're not in it, placid, deep sleep. But you're still in it, see? So the idea that enlightenment is a thing to be gathered up, taken personally, kept, looked after, and hopefully taken to the next body is just another idea, a thought that there has to be effort in doing this, because that's going to happen anyway. Because when parts of the ocean die, it's going to die within the whole ocean. But can parts of the ocean die? No. It can be, a wave can go onto the beach and not return into the water, soak into the earth, but through the earth it will go back into the ocean that it once, or it thought it left. This is life, you see. There's no beginning and end to life. You see, when you stop looking at the fact of I need, I want, I desire to be enlightened, you're not even asking the question, what wants to be enlightened? What will be enlightened? What is enlightenment? And the mind, it will juggle its options and come up with some sort of satisfied option until it doesn't take place, you see. The Vedantas, they say, you have to earn enlightenment through their religion or their spirituality. Same as the Buddhists, same as it's no idea, no, or if it happens to you spontaneously, it's because you've been practicing the art of religion or the art of spirituality or the art of mantra and practice in previous lives. And it was just a matter of just waiting in this life. Whatever your mind wants to believe, you see. Whatever your mind gives life to through its programmed response, through its education, through its mental construct, through its psychological, process, procedures. If you want to look at it in an ego way, this body, whatever it's made of, you call it flesh and bones and blood and whatever, there's something inside it that appears to be believing it is either is the body or is not the body, or is just not thinking about any of these possibilities. But the body itself is in space, and the whole of the planet is different from the body. I'm walking through space. I can swim in the water. I have made so much stories, so much through language and words that I am different, and I am going to encounter all these things that are separate from me. But the fact is, the body is made up from the planet, the water, the earth. It's made up from the food, the nutrients. It cannot be separate from nature. And it cannot be separate from the planet, because the planet provides the oxygen. And the universe provides a structural place for the earth to sit within. And the cosmos gives, or the galaxies, they give structure to the universe and the other countless universes. Where is the end? How can you get out, I now realize as a child how foolish parents, I wouldn't say the parents are foolish, because they've also been hypnotized into it's not hypnotized, it's just being lazy to not investigate what's going on in the world, but investigate who I am, what I am. No, I accept everything that the nurses say, the politicians say, The parents say, the teachers say, I accept everything. I'll just go through the whole thing, yeah, boom, 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 until there's a need to seek enlightenment. And it doesn't come, you see, because they're looking for something that they don't know what they're looking for. And if they knew what they were looking for, it would avoid you. I don't want to be encountered, says consciousness, by this questioning, this investigating, this, mind that probably wants to chop me up and put me under a microscope and analyze me until I'm, ciphered up into tiny components and die. That's the mind of the human, Why would I encounter? Why would I? So, what the speaker is saying, didn't look for enlightenment, not spiritual, not religious, not atheist, just wandering around like that damn mosquito, just flying around, not really knowing what's going on, what we're doing. And consciousness says, oh, this is an easy one. This one is easy meat, I can experience myself. You see, it's consciousness that experiences enlightenment. Yeah, and we are part we are consciousness, if you look at it, but not the body alone or the mind alone, the whole essence of what one is. There is only enlightenment. Okay, let's look at it, because when you use a word, so everything is enlightenment, well, that mind will focus on enlightenment. Everything is life, you see? Yeah, but we know that. Well, investigate life. Are you life? Are you beyond life? Are you just a minuscule part of life? Are you a segment of life? What is life, you see? Where does life evolve from? Well, out there. No, life evolves from you, from within. From the root of your very, very being, from the core. So if you want to find out anything in this world about the truth, you have to look within at your true original self. The first word you spoke was I. You didn't speak it out loud because you didn't know you were a child. You spoke it inside. I exist. I exist. I exist. I am. So go to the root, the source of I am. Am is consciousness. I is stable. Stable, still, silent, moving, soft, sensational consciousness. The vagina enshrouding the penis. I exist. But you won't know that, you see, because you haven't found your existing point. And you have to go back to basics, because the speaker's now taking you on a foolish journey. But you have to go back to basics. I have to remove the stumbling points, the obstacles. I have to remove the ideas, the concepts, the thoughts. I have to remove everything, because that will get in the way. The brain will get in the way. Everything will get in the way. The thoughts will get in the way. That's why Ramana Maharshi says, no, not this. Not this. I'm hungry, not this. I have to go to work, not this. You're not denying, the body doesn't go to its job place, doesn't stop going to its job place. It's just the thought stops. There's no necessity to say, I have to go to work. I have to get this before I get home. I have to do this. All obstacles, all hindrances to the truth of seeing. There's no seer. If there's a seer that sees itself being enlightened, that's that ego person state. And it will take ownership of it. And it will join some group to feel safe. Because I want to keep it. I want to keep my enlightenment, you see. There's no keeper. Everything is experiencing itself. A finger. We call it a finger. It's not separate from the body. but it experiences itself. What does it experience itself as? Our finger. That's the name that we give it. But whatever it is, experiences itself as whatever it is. The soul will experience itself. Only thing the soul will experience is the soul. Only thing that ego will experience is ego. That's why we all go through life as ego. And we feel that we've been cheated. Didn't see much in my life. Didn't see God. Didn't see spirit. Didn't see consciousness. Didn't see enlightenment. Didn't see awakening. Because I was always concentrating on myself as ego. Be diverse. Be open. Remove individual segmented worlds and only look for the whole. Where is the whole, you see? Is it H-O-L-E or is it W-H-O-L-E? Where is the whole? Putum. 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 And in these pulses, putum. Where everything, putum, opens up, putum, and something falls and disappears, putum. Consciousness will come in and enlighten itself through your body, through your vessel. And your mind will want to tell the world about what it saw. And it won't have even the capacity to even speak the truth about that moment. It just lives. It just lives within all as this moment. It being God, consciousness, it just lives within all as this moment.